Hello everyone, this is XBIGALSKIx, and this is the last video of the series, Last Breath Before Dying, for my Suffering video game and possible difficulty commentary walkthrough series. So, I'd said in the last video that I was going to run back, after this chapter started, go back in the previous level, go in the cave, and make sure I didn't miss anything. And I went and did that, and I didn't miss anything. So, needless to say, I'm not sure why that didn't happen, but I will post a link, seeing that extra room.
Daddy,
now, if you do run up here, it will go ahead and
want
trigger
to
the fight, so you don't have to wait for this part. I tried to time a couple of the explosive TNT sticks because they can kill your guy pretty fast. But what I was going to say is I went back in the cave to make sure I didn't miss that extra Easter egg room, and nothing was there. So, I gave it my best shot. As you can see, he will shoot the ashes. I guess you have to be looking at him. We had that problem in the last video here. But I want to try to get a little bit of a head start on him so I can kill these guys with the gonzo gun. This is the chicken butt gun. Shoots out eggs. I actually thought it was a one-shot, one-kill. And it's not. The bigger Slayer guys, whatever they're called, they can block it. So having said that, again, you want to kill these guys pretty fast. These burrowers, God, I hate saying that word. I'm glad I'll be done when I have to say that anymore. They can rip your guy apart here pretty fast. So that's the reason I like to get the jump out and get ahead of all these guys. If I didn't have the gonzo gun, this would be a lot harder fight. But, they put that in there. I don't consider it a cheat. I found it, and I'm going to use it. I don't think I use all the bullets, though, so that's kind of bad. I think I'm saving some of the bullets. I probably should have used it, to kill these guys right here. But I'm saving it for some enemies a little bit later on down the line. Cover up and block that, so just be careful. That'll do a ton of damage if you get hit by those guys when they do their full karate chop right there. But the bad part about me coming so early is I killed all the guys off and thought these guys were supposed to appear, and I killed the other guys off so fast that it didn't let these guys appear. I probably wasted some grenades a little bit. I should have waited a little bit longer. Use more of my grenades. I have some TNT sticks in here too, so that I can pick up, but I'm going to go back, and there's some shrapnel grenades coming up here. There's Molotov cocktails. So you can switch out before you go into that area, because once you go into that area, you can't come back out. So I would do one final pass coming up here, picking up any kind of supplies, Tommy gun ammo, whatever you might need before you head back. There should be some Tommy gun. Yeah, there we go. So again, do one final sweep up here before you go into that next tunnel. I probably would have, if I didn't have that gonzo gun and you just wanted to fight through it, stay back with the Tommy gun and just, use a lot of grenades on these guys.
In this fire we pay for the sins of this island.
Because this is the first time I think that I picked up this gonzo gun to use it. So all the other times I've done, I've I've just played through it with the normal weapons. Now, I tried to kind of get a little jump and go ahead and jump in the fence area and let him fight these Inferno chicks, but they can kill him pretty fast, so I decided to go ahead and see this one will appear once I start doing this, or it'll come up. Yeah, there we go.
It is horrible.
See, again, that was a bad grenade. I threw it whenever he was coming up. So the good part about it is it blew up that little drainage thing with the water. And again, like I'd said in the previous video, I had to play this a few times or go back to the chapter before this and play because,
it is horrible.
He'd had a lot of damage. Even though he was alive in this chapter, he would die pretty fast.
A miracle, the fire is out. Again, come on, we must
now
get
we
to
could
town.
just run from here. I guess you just can't ever pick on that. You could just run from here and not focus on the mainliners, but in the spirit of killing everything, that's what we're going to do. And again, be careful, he will shoot you. But take note of all the Tommy gun ammo I have. That means, you can really focus on having that. That gun's probably one of the best weapons to have when you're fighting these multiple enemies, since you don't have to reload as much.
Que mala suerte. The road is out.
So use all of that to your
way
advantage.
across, and this is the only way to get to town. Inmate, watch out! That truck is on fire.
I tried getting a jump on, them coming out and throwing a grenade in there, but I kept blowing him up. So I just decided hopefully they would come to me and then, hopefully stay away from him. See, this was kind of a wasted trip coming up here. I thought I had some more zombie in them, and I did not. So that's the reason that was wasted. I could edit it out, but, why do that?
So, you still need some help. The killer you really are. But you don't know anything.
Make sure to dodge that, because it can run into you and kill you. So this is one reason why I kept my Gonzo gun, is to blast these guys. Makes it a lot easier. Now I did have this burrower knock my CO guy down off the cliff there. I guess there's water underneath there where you jump on the bus to go across. So I had to restart that. And he didn't kill him, he was still talking, but I do want to save him, and so you can see that part of it. See, there he is. He blocked it right there. You can see that he blocked it. And again, you see how the guy is killing me.
What a kill! I can see that.
So having that makes it a lot more easier to get through. And not that bad to restart. And I could have used my ammo on him. Whoa, we got a little lucky there. But I've taken one of those hits and it totally blasted me. Or kill me. You know, it did so much damage, it just killed me. Now, I thought the guy had run up here. And so I was like, man, where did he go? And why is that guy standing there? Because you're supposed to fight these like infernos. So he must, yeah, he's behind that fire already, but I don't think he goes up there until you kill these guys and the fire subsides. Or maybe he gets behind there and I'm not really sure how he got there. I mean, maybe that's what's supposed to happen, but I really thought it was going to be a little bit later on. And I should have, well, at least the guy can still hit him. You know, if something like this happens, then you can stay close to the fire so he can still do some damage on them. And again, I'm throwing all these grenades or TNT sticks because I know I have a lot left.
There is no way through! This inferno is too thick! I must go back to the town. I have to keep looking. You go on, inmate. Meet the Coast Guard at the docks. I will meet you there later.
So maybe I was wrong on that. Maybe he does go in there before you, but I could have swore he went up into this section right here to look across the town. And there was like a little area where he would talk to you saying, look at the town burning and all of that. So maybe killing those other enemies with the Gonzo gun so fast that maybe it threw something off. I'm not sure. But now I think I'm just going to go back up here and restock everything that I can before I start the fight for the last, the last boss fight. Now I will say this, when you jump across, I tried to jump to the right there from the top of the bus, and actually it never let me get up there and I fell down in the water. So I just decided to, make sure that I didn't take that chance just to try it again. Sometimes I get a little stubborn. I said, well, let me try it again. And I said, you know what, after all the restarts trying to keep this guy alive, I'm just going to take the safe, easy way out. Now this kind of happens fast as you're coming down here, so look at the little girls here. But if you're looking to the right by the trees picking up supplies, you'll miss that. So I guess Torque was such a badass they just couldn't deal with it anymore. There's not much down here, but again, if you need some TNT sticks, there you go.
My diagnosis is complete. Your cure is at hand. You might think my methods a bit unorthodox, but my results will speak for themselves. Ahead you will encounter something altogether unlike what you've seen before. But I have something that can help you. A device that can cure you, put your demons to rest. But only if it is sufficiently powered, and only if you are in your more, shall we say, primal form. Use this correctly, and you cannot help but be cured. You do want to be cured, don't you, Doc? It's up to you now.
Oh, Dee, what happened? What happened to us? We could have had it all, but it got all screwed up. And now it's too late. Too late for all of us.
So now we're on the final
The man was wearing
boss fight.
black clothes. He was like a shadow. I didn't see him, and then he was there. Oh, Daddy, I wish you could have been there. I know you would have kept us safe.
And it kind of comes in 3 sections. He does a lot of damage if he hits you, but I try to come straight into here. So one, you just got to kill him with, I like using the machine gun. You can probably stand outside and fight him, but I take a chance of dying and having to reload the checkpoint and everything like that. So and I also take the time to blow up all the little mines. I messed up there. The little chest with explosives, because when you get down to the final boss, you surely don't want that going off on you.
They killed us to get to you, didn't they? I forgive you, Dad. You couldn't keep us safe forever. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
So this part right here, you have to transform and then kill this guy. There's a couple other attacks that you can do, and I forget the button combination. The easiest thing to do there is knock him off the ledge. But I really want to focus on him, and then once he's dead, transform back, because remember, you can't heal, at least not that I know of, while you're in the rage form. So the first part of it, just use the machine gun up at the top to blast everybody, and then this section right here,
You
have to transform.
We didn't work out for so long, and when we got close, it all got taken away. You'd never hurt us, not on purpose.
No matter how angry you got at the world, you always loved me and the boys. Now's the time, T. You need to face down the anger you have inside. Remember, I'm right there with you.
So this is the final, so this is the third part that I was talking about. You have to, I just stand behind the boxes, and they seem to do pretty good cover right there, until I get hit. See, I forgot, it's been a long time, I made this video a long time ago, and I'm just now getting to the commentary. So once he dunks down in the water, he's going to change sides, go and lower. See, I'd actually forgotten how to do it. I got lucky. But lower the thing down that was in the Dr. Killjoy's laboratory, and then use that. So that's going to charge you up, and then you need to try to, I'm pretty sure, aim for the red glowing part on his chest. I'm really bad at that. And below your zombie meter, so you don't get any zombie from here on out, so just make sure you're careful. But it shows you how many throws you have. And one thing I'm not sure of is, depending on the ending that you're going to end up with, if any of the dialogue from once you get to the first boss, or the first part of the boss, to the second and the third, is that going to be any different or not. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put a link in the info section of the video showing all three endings, and I think it's all three fights, so maybe you'll be able to see it. But that'll be in there, along with some other information that we'll get to, once the video is almost over with. But again, here, just dodge. Again, stay behind the boxes. I think I try to get a little silly and get too close and thinking I'm okay. Not the best aim, I can tell you that. But those are some pretty good boxes, man. They can take a lot of damage and not blow up. See, maybe I got too close there. I've never seen that happen before. But in my opinion, if you were playing on Impossible and you let him get a hold of you like that, then I think you should have died or something. He should have ate you. But I've never seen that happen before. Because I think the goal would be to stay away, and him grabbing a hold of you would absorb you, because it really didn't do that much damage compared to some of the more powerful slayers. The damage that they will do on you. That wasn't really that much damage. I'm just kind of tossing everything out. See, I got hit again. I used one, I used a zombie, but he didn't grab me, I don't think, like he did the last time. Or maybe that was it already.
words. Back in Eastern, he warned you, but you didn't listen. He said to leave you alive. Only you. Enjoy your new life.
Get on board, quick! I don't know what the hell's happened, but we gotta get out of here. Another boat's coming to pick up anybody else who's left. Hold on! You're that guy Torque, ain't you? I heard about you in the news. I got a friend at the DA's office. Says the prosecutor on your case is being indicted. Says you probably get a new trial. Guess it's your lucky day, huh? Jesus. You look like you've really been through hell.
Somebody's missing from this picture, T. I don't want us to ever be apart again. Love always, Carmen.
My favorite things about Torque is he's barefoot.
Oh. And if you've ever seen like a fat guy run, it's not very intimidating. It's pretty funny.
One of my personal favorite avenues.
Seriously, the game is not realistic at all. It's terrible.
So there you have it. That's the good ending. That explained everything. One thing I didn't do was kind of pull the picture out of my back pocket and show it, but that last picture of was really probably how it looked. Now the archives right here, Clem's notebook and Consuela's journal. I'm going to put a link to that so everybody can see what that was about. Whenever you go through the game and you find new areas and everything, it unlocks, a page in one of those two journals. So I didn't really go through that. The one thing that I am missing is the neutral ending. I did the good ending, the bad ending. Whenever I was getting ready for this video, I wanted to show the good ending, obviously, for this. But I'm going to be putting some links in the info section showing all three endings and the journals. And then I'm also going to show some speed runs. One guy, he's able to skip like a lot of the sections based on him jumping out of the frames or whatnot. You'll see that. And then another one's just beating everything all the way through a speed run. So those are good little finds. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I don't think there was one, like I said at the beginning, of fighting all the fights and not skipping anything and trying to show everything as possible. But I had a lot of fun doing it. I really enjoy this game. I highly recommend it. And that's it for this series. I appreciate everybody's, watching it. And any comments or suggestions you have, please let me know. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.